Hi, I'm Nathan Tannenbaum with these stories from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. 3 separate fires in Las Vegas kept firefighters busy Wednesday morning, as did the wind that whipped them up. The Review-Journal has you covered on all 3 blazes, in which at least 3 people were hospitalized. A 72-year-old man said to have been critically burned in a 5 a.m. home blaze west of the downtown Las Vegas area, while 2 women reportedly suffered minor burns and smoke inhalation in an apartment complex fire near the Boulevard Mall.
We woke up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't know exactly, before daylight, and the apartment on the opposite end of our strip of apartments, of about 17 apartments, was on fire. Firemen were already there and attempting to put it out, so we had no idea that it was going to spread as quickly as it did. And before we knew it, although we were on the opposite end of the complex, end of the units, we were on fire. So we got out without just the clothes on our back, thank God, and our lives, so we're safe.
The print and online editions of the RJ Thursday have the latest on the number of people who were evacuated and the preliminary investigations into the causes of all 3 blazes. The 6 men accused in last month's shooting death of Las Vegas Metro Police Officer Trevor Nettleton pleaded not guilty in district court Wednesday. 4 of the suspects face multiple felonies, including murder with use of a deadly weapon and burglary. 20-year-old Saul Williams Jr., 18-year-olds Quadre Scott and Prentice Marshall, and 17-year-old Adrian Pena, who is being tried as an adult. Half-brothers 18-year-old Emmett Ferguson and 25-year-old Michael Ferguson are charged with accessory to murder and conspiracy. The Review-Journal's Francis McCabe reports that North Las Vegas police say Marshall, Pena, Williams, and Scott were all in Pena's car when they saw the garage door of Nettleton's North Las Vegas home open up. Nettleton, who had just finished his patrol shift, was inside. The Review-Journal continues to follow the story that started when a physical education teacher at the Clark County School District's Northwest Career and Technical Academy High School allegedly made comments denying the Holocaust. Review-Journal education writer Jim Haug has learned that a group of people, including apparently some students from the school, has created a Facebook page called NWCTA and Others Against Idiotic Media. This is what they have posted on that page. Will there or won't there be a divorce trial involving Nevada Governor Jim Gibbons and his estranged wife, Dawn? Review-Journal Capitol Bureau Chief Ed Vogel reports Thursday from Carson City that while the case is scheduled for trial Monday, legal observers point out that last-minute settlements are not uncommon. You'll read details and opinions on previous attempts to settle the case, as well as First Lady Dawn Gibbons' accusations that the governor's had affairs outside the marriage. Las Vegas meets the new UNLV football coach.
We'll go to the ends of the earth to find a player. We'll spend every waking hour getting ready to go to play, and you'll like what you see. I think the first order of business for us, aside from the recruiting, is to generate some enthusiasm for UNLV football, both in the community and on our football team.
Catch the entire video on our online multimedia pages, along with the RJ Sports team's complete coverage of Bobby Houck's Wednesday media meeting. Will there or won't there be a boxing match between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao? Keep an eye on the ReviewJournal.com breaking news section for updates as the story is changing and the RJ Sports team sorts out rumors and facts. We'll have the latest for you in print and online Thursday. Review-Journal Road Warrior columnist Adrian Packer has word of an early present for commuters from the Nevada Department of Transportation: the upcoming reopening of the on and off ramps at the I-15 and Lake Mead 10 months ahead of schedule. Well, with Santa's big day getting closer by the hour, Neon Thursday comes to the rescue of last-minute diners trying to figure out where they can go to have somebody else do the holiday cooking. Also on the cover of the Thursday Neon section, you'll learn about the show that's coming up at Planet Hollywood's Theater for the Performing Arts. Inside the Neon Thursday section, the RJ's media critic Steve Bornfeld has a little fun, coming up with programming ideas for the local cable channel Las Vegas 1. Recently hit with the jump to KBBC Channel 3 of the John Ralston face-to-face interview program in the weekly In Business broadcast. Let's just say Steve gets a little creative, and you ought to check it out in Neon Thursday. Weather, wow, how about those whipping winds Wednesday morning? National Weather Service reported gusts up to 60 miles an hour. The storm system bringing those winds blowing up into a winter storm for the Rocky Mountains and points east, leaving sunshine, but cooler temperatures here in its wake, while daytime highs may make the low 50s. Morning low is going to be hovering around the freezing mark into the holiday weekend. Bundle up. For breaking news 24/7, you're at the right spot, reviewjournal.com.